EAA 304, Highway Engineering Laboratory. California Bearing Ratio, CBR, Test. Welcome to Highway Engineering Laboratory. This video describes step-by-step procedures to conduct California Bearing Ratio, CBR, test for soil. Theoretically, this CBR test measures and compares the load-bearing capacity or the strength or cohesive materials having maximum particle sizes of 20 mm. The CBR test is used to evaluate the subgrade strength of roads and pavements. The subgrade CBR value change with the change of subgrade moisture content. Therefore, the subgrade CBR value is determined when the subgrade is in the moistest condition. The harder the subgrade, the higher the CBR value. The results of the tests are used with the curves to determine the thickness of pavement and its layers. There are three basic components in this test. First, preparation of soil sample for the CBR test. Second, this test determines the pressure required to penetrate a soil sample with a plunger of a standard area. The measured pressure is then divided by the pressure required to achieve an equal penetration on a standard crushed rock material. Third, determination of moisture content from the soil sample. It is important to know that only the first and third components are shown in this video. The CBR test requires the following apparatus. NGC mold, that shall be fitted with a detachable base plate and a removable extension. Balance to determine mass of the sample. 4.5 kg rammer. Steel straightedge. Hammer. Testing machine. Annular surcharge weight. Cylindrical metal plunger. And apparatus for moisture content determination. Procedure. The diameter and depth of mold is determined, and the weight of the empty mold with base is determined. Weigh about 7.5 kg of soil, spread onto a wide steel container and crush any big lumps of soil, before mixing with water. Mix the soil with a certain amount of water needed. Insert the first portion of soil into the maul, until the layer occupies about 1/5 of the height of the maul. Compact it using the 4.5 kg rammer, by applying 62 blows, evenly distributed over the surface. Repeat the same procedure, using the other 4 portions of soil in turn, so that the final level of the 5th layer should then be about 5 mm to 10 mm above the top of the mold body. Remove the collar and trim the soil flush with the top of the mold with the scraper, checking with the steel straightedge. Clean the mold and base plate. Then, weigh the mold with compacted soil and base plate. At this point, the sample is ready for penetration test. After completing the penetration test, take a sample from immediately below penetrated surface, and determine the moisture content of each sample. Subsequently, carry out the test on the base, by repeating the same procedure. Oven dried the soil overnight, before dry sample weight is measured. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us at sarg.usm2011@gmail.com.